Hey guys, welcome to a quickie review. Yeah, I never thought I'd be doing one of these, but I am. So we're gonna be doing a quickie review on WandaVision and my thoughts on the show and what I thought of it. Oh yeah, and I also know that my character looks like just some sort of like non-transparent. That's because it is. I don't have a proper editing software whatsoever. Anyways, let's talk about my thoughts on the show. So, my thoughts are it's really good. I watched it all before making this review, unlike some other YouTubers that were going off more just before the finale was released. But the thing was, I've been invested in the MCU. However, the last two movies were just alright to me. Endgame to me was mediocre, and Spider-Man Far From Home was far from good. Yeah, Reginald Joe, baby. So, I was kind of wondering what this show would be about, and when I found out the premise, I was really excited. And it lived up to that. Also, I know a lot of people are disappointed that half their fan theories didn't come true, but that's kind of a good thing at times since it's a mystery and I like mysteries and not being told what it is. I'm kind of going to place some bets that, maybe some of the people that didn't like how their fan theories didn't come true are probably the same people that were just saying, we're just assuming too much in that. The thing is, if you assume too much, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. So, just have low expectations whenever going into stuff like this. And let's talk about everything else. Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany do a really good job, and I'm definitely on that train where I think Elizabeth Olsen needs an Emmy, but I also think Paul Bettany needs an Emmy. Why can't I speak? Let's see. Agnetha or Agnes. Agnes was pretty dang good in this. I also found out that she's actually played by the same person who voiced, Olivia Octavius from Spider-Verse. So, yeah, guys, that multiverse theory is true. Woo! I do like the music in that. I highly enjoyed the episode with, from what was it? Like the first episode. My least favorite theme was definitely from the 2010 era, because to be honest, my thoughts on The Office are, it's just kind of a theme. Like, the theme song's catchy and all, but they really tried too hard to make it, feel like The Office and that. And that's what I hate. I was hoping for something else. Like, I don't know, maybe a sort of music notes with Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Community, because, I don't know. I'll tell you my thoughts on The Office on another time. Evan Peters was also good. And, and I will get into spoilers, so a time code will be placed here to skip to spoiler parts. But, he was good too. So, let's talk about spoilers now for the finale. First off, I loved White Vision, or as I'm calling him, Transparent. No, that makes no sense. Yeah, I forgot what I called him. Yeah, it was something. It was a name. Forgot what the name was. The Evan Peters reveal, I get why a lot of people would be disappointed. In fact, I was disappointed a little bit that it was just a cheap joke in that. But the thing is, I think they're setting something up. I'm betting it. We are going to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and Evan Peters all together, and we're going to get a slow-mo scene with Tobey Maguire shooting webs. I'm calling it, guys. I know what I'm saying. The fight was pretty good. Sure, the CGI wasn't the best, but then again, it's a TV show. Not all the times is the CGI gonna be the best in that. So, uh, the emotional scenes were really something. The cinematography is pretty good. In fact, I would say the show has possibly the best cinematography out of any show. Also, Jimmy Woo was the best part. Monica Rambeau was pretty good. The after credit scenes were really good too. and there's not much else to say. Also, I'm betting it. We are going to get a series called Vision, and we are going to see White Vision. Okay, that's what I'm betting. Anyways, that's the end of the spoiler talks. Let's talk about my thoughts. It's a really good show. It did something unique in that. I'm really glad this was the first part of Phase 4 and not Black Widow, because to me, Black Widow just did not look interesting to me whatsoever. And, this show looked way more interesting, and it's really got my attention. But, there are a few weak episodes in that. I definitely think the 2010 era episode is the weakest episode of the bunch. So, that episode could have been really improved upon. But, yeah, as a whole, here's how I would, rate the episodes. Episode 1 gets, a 7 out of 10. Episode 2 gets 7.5 out of 10. Episode 3 would get, an 8.5 out of 10. Episode 4 gets, a 9 out of 10. Episode 5 gets a 10 out of 10. Episode 6 gets a 10 out of 10. Episode 7 is definitely possibly, to me, after rewatching it, I still did not find it to be the best one, so it's definitely, to me, a 6.2 out of 10. Episode 8 was is definitely, in my eyes, 10 out of 10, and the finale is a 9.9 out of 10. So yeah, as a whole, I give the series maybe an 8.5 out of 10. I'm excited for Falcon the Winter Soldier. I'm going to be reviewing the Monsterverse film soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like these, consider subscribing, commenting, and liking, all the usual stuff. Alright, bye.